Sagittarius, it's Scully T. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel to see what I see for you guys for the month of December. Unfortunately, I do not think that I'm going to be able to come on here because I'm so busy this month and do 2 readings for you guys this month. So it's going to be a December overview. And, you know, I am going to try to do something like a 2020 kind of overview for you guys. I haven't really determined exactly how I'm going to do that yet, but there is going to be something that I'm going to do to make up for not being here for you guys twice this month. And just remember that everything that I'm going to be tapping into today is not going to resonate with every single one of you, and that's totally fine. I'm going to be using the Gothic Tarot for you guys this time. And let's get into it, guys. What's going on with my Saggies? What to expect for the month of December 2019. Let's just get right into it. Oh, shit. Starting off good. Okay. All right, guys. I'm getting a picture here. All right. Okay, I'm definitely getting a picture here. Okay, so we start off with the Two of Cups card, which excites me. That's the love card. Okay. And when I looked a little bit deeper into it, we got the Temperance card, which is about keeping balance. Okay. Now we also got the Devil card, all right, and that is about temptation. It is about codependent relationships. It is about addictions, things of that nature, okay. Now, one thing that I also like is that we got a true match here with the King and Queen of Wands. So that's really promising. But one thing, I do have a little bit of a bias with the King and Queen of Wands because while they are very captivating people, right? Like these are people that when they walk into a room, people are noticing them because they have a certain magnetism to them. You know, it's something, there's a certain sexiness to them that people definitely notice. The issue with that is that sometimes the flip side of that is that they can be ones that can use those things to their advantage to be players, okay? So this match can be a good thing if it's more on the positive notes of just sensuality, passion, and stuff like that. But for some of you guys, for a lot of you guys, unfortunately, I'm picking up on that you guys may be part of a situation where maybe both of you tend to play some mind games with each other, okay? That's just for some of you guys, okay? But where you're not feeling stable. Remember, fire is not really feeling very stable anyway, but and they're both fire signs, so wands are. So I feel like, you know, the situation that I'm tapping into is that with that love card, there may very well be love there, and you know, you guys could have a good connection, or you had a good connection in the past, but because that Devil is in there, which is about temptation, I'm feeling that maybe you guys have a hard time being completely committed to each other, okay? That's for the ones that I'm tapping into. Let's look a little bit deeper. Now we got the Lovers card. Right? So there's definitely some necky going on here. Not a bad thing, especially with the King and Queen of Wands. Like, that's some good shit. All right, but with the Lovers card, this is also about decisions that need to be made. And, oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right, so, King of Pentacles. One of these decisions that may need to be made is maybe one of you guys are married or in some kind of a relationship outside of this other one that I was picking up on, okay? And maybe one of the decisions that need to be made is how to either get away from the one that they're living with or supporting somehow, okay? Yeah, because that's connected to the Eight of Cups, which is about having to walk away from something or somebody, you know, emotional. So I do feel like for some of you guys, this may have started off as, you know, like, it could have started off as an affair, right? And maybe this is prompting one of you guys to want to move towards a divorce so that you can be with this person. But, you know, maybe because this person was married, you know, the person who wasn't married felt that, you know, it was fair play to be able to go ahead and be with other people as well. And so that kind of created some trust issues there, Very specific what I'm picking up on for that. I do feel like, you know, with the Nine of Pentacles, this is about the happy singles card. So, you know, part of that might be just that one of the pair doesn't really want to get into like a full-time relationship, okay? Judgment card. It's about something being resurrected from the past that you thought was dead. So again, I do tend to associate this with marriage. So I do feel like for some of you guys, this is about, you know, considering whether or not to leave a marriage. Three of Cups, lots of partying, celebration, and the Five of Wands, competition. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. There's somebody else who's in the picture here. There's the King and Queen of Wands, which very magnetic, you know, probably have great sex, right? Very attracted to each other. But there is somebody else in the mix, and I do feel like this is a significant other, perhaps through marriage or just living together, something of that nature that needs to be dealt with. And that's part of the decision-making process of wondering, you know, what they need to do to release themselves from that situation, okay? Because I am seeing the Nine of Swords card here. Nine of Swords is about anxiety. It's about self-induced anxiety. So like being up late at night because you're trying to contemplate how to maneuver your way around this situation. Okay. Yeah, see, there's some sneaky behavior going on here, guys. Seven of Swords is about sneaky behavior. Somebody feels like somebody is sneaking around. Somebody feels like somebody's being betrayed with the Ten of Swords. Let's look a little bit deeper into that. Yep, okay. Definitely making some sense here. Somebody's feeling very left out in the cold here. You know, somebody's feeling a little bit like Nosferatu with the Five of Pentacles. The picture that I'm getting here, I'm getting a really, really specific storyline. So this is not going to resonate with all of you guys. But again, let me just kind of summarize what I've already gone over. I do feel like there is a couple, the King and Queen of Wands. I don't feel like these people are necessarily married. I feel like they're just together. I feel like it's a bond, sexual bond, you know, intimate bond, whatever. I do feel like one of that pair possibly has a wife or a significant other, because I do feel that there's somebody else that they need to make the decision to walk away from. Somebody is feeling left out in the cold. I feel like the one feeling left out in the cold is the one who is not attached to somebody else. And I feel like this drives that person to think that it's fair play to go with other people. And, you know, I feel like that's causing some trust issues between the King and the Queen of Wands, okay? I feel overall what really, you know, at least one of the partners wants is wish fulfillment with the Knight of Cups. You know, they wish that it could just be those two people, but because there's other factors and other people involved, they're not feeling very safe in the situation, and that's what's causing all this anxiety. Woo! Ooh, see that? Jumped out of my hand. It's causing a lot of anxiety. Okay. Let's see if I can get anything else in this situation. See, a good talk needs to be had. I do see the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is about taking action with emotions, okay? And the Two of Wands is about having a good talk so that you could get on equal ground with each other, okay? So what I'm picking up on here is that, you know, if you are one of these partners, if you're resonating with what I'm saying, and you are one of the partners, you know, be the one that has somebody else, you know, a marriage, something like that, or be the one that doesn't, you guys need to speak up to this partner. You need to speak up to this partner, because what I'm feeling is that this situation feels very unstable to me. It feels like something that is, you know, it's riddled with a lot of unhealthy tendencies, you know. I am sensing like mind games, you know, like flirting with other people in front of the other person to try to evoke jealousy, things of that nature. And, you know, it's just not really yielding you the results that you're looking for. You know, these things are being done out of hurt and out of trying to protect yourself from what you're really looking for, which is the Ten of Pentacles, and that is the domestic bliss card, right? So I feel like a good talk needs to be had. That's why that Two of Wands came up. You know, a discussion of some sort needs to be had. Something needs to be expressed so that you guys could get on the same page of what the hell is going on here, right? You know, like are you going to leave this other person? You know, is it okay if we have an open relationship and I get another person? Something like that. So there's got to be some kind of compromise and some kind of truth exposed, so that this feeling of anxiety and these mind games that I'm picking up on, so that can cease, because it's not doing anybody any good, okay? And inevitably it's making one person feel like they're out in the cold, like they're not really even included in this situation, even though they're very much a part of it, okay? I hope that makes sense. It was a very, very specific message. So like I said, it's not gonna resonate with everybody, but it was the message that came to me, so I had to deliver it. If it does resonate with you and you want more clarity on it, feel free to contact me at the email address below, and I'd be more than happy to set up a session with you. Also, as my gift to you guys for the holidays, anybody who wants to get a reading with me in the month of December will automatically get $10 off. Just mention that you saw this on my YouTube channel, and I will be happy to honor that for you guys, okay? Saggies, I do hope that this was informative and helpful for you. I wish you guys lots of love and joy during this season, and I will definitely be back with you guys very soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.